begging you. If I were you, this is what I would do. Number one thing I would do. I will make sure that any disagreement, any tension is resolved quickly. That's what. Number one thing. Any tension, any disagreement, resolve it quickly. Right? Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 9 down. You know what it says? It says, anger abides what? In the bosom of a fool. Something that happened 2 years ago, 1 month ago, is still there. I can't say it. See what? Look at the last word there. That is who you are. I don't need to talk. You know why you are a fool? Because you ignore the consequences of what you are doing. Because if you realize the consequences of what you are doing, you will not allow Satan. Let me tell you, marriage is a serious business. If you are not willing to do it, don't enter. Don't enter. It's a serious business. It's a serious matter. Because some of you have been so trained by your stubborn mom that all you see is your mom raging like a wolf in the house. For 4 years. Something that happened since 2001. And you think that's how to behave. And when your father sits all of you down, he will tell you stories of what happened 2010, 2005. Tell it, this one, don't play with them. They are wicked people. Poison your heart, and you think that is standard of behavior. So when somebody offends you, this is how you keep quiet. And you are looking for opportunity to take a pound of flesh. Anger abides what? In the bosom of who? A fool. If I were you, I will resolve it what? Quickly. Hallelujah. I will resolve it quickly. This is what you do. Under that point, under that, resolve it quickly. This is what you do. Write Matthew chapter 18, verse 15 down. Quickly. If I were you, this is what I would do. Bible says, moreover, if your brother, if your wife there, offends you, what you do? Sins against you, go and tell him it's for between you and him alone. Don't go and report to your mother-in-law. Hey. Don't report him to his friends. Don't report her to her mom. Don't report her. Go and tell him it's fault between you and him alone. Now, if you see the way they're looking at me, it's not nice. Because most of them, they don't do that. Once their husband offends them, they don't call. Your son has started the madness again. No? Tell them alone. Bible says if he hears you, you are warning. But some of you, Bible says if he doesn't hear, go and report, right, to another person. Some of you go to number 3. That one that says go and report to the church. That's where you go. You've not told the person, no, you go. Which Bible are you reading? Glory be to God forevermore. And let me quickly tell you this thing. Right, number 1. If you want to tell a person is their fault alone, under that, resolve it quickly, tell them their fault alone. When you are telling people their fault or why they sin against you, don't join it with any other issue. Report that thing that happened. Hear me. That thing on Tuesday night, the way you spoke to me in the front of the children, I don't like it. Isolate issues. Some of you women, that's why when you want to discuss with your husband, it must end in a fight. It must end in a fight. Because the wisdom of reporting people to them, you don't have it. First of all, you get the timing wrong. When the man wants to eat, you now say, Then again, when he carries second, he say, as he drinks water, you now say, Finally, he now starts say, what is it? You know he has lost his taste already. So he now washes his hand. He does like this. And he now says, what is it? Wrong timing. And when you start the matter, this is where you are going. This is where you are going. You will now start. You know, I've been warning you. The way you use your mouth can kill a country. You started. You know, because I noticed that 2 of your friends, they don't talk to you anymore. And I know it can be traceable to the way you talk to them. Now, you started. The other day, your mother came to this house. She left crying. I tried to call Mama, greet Mama. Mama was crying. It was the way you spoke to her. That day she made food, and you didn't like it. The way you spoke to her. Now, this your mouth. I've damaged the children. The children are not feeling well. The same way you talk. We now go. Look, in the last 2 years, look at where we have worked. They sack you in NNPC. You are working for Total. Total don't sack you now. Now look at your life. You are now working for National Population Commission. They sack you. You are now you reduce that to ordinary school teacher. It is your mouth. Now look at what you said to me last week Thursday. By the time you say all that, by the time you want to talk last week Thursday, we will not hear you again. Pierre, am I making any sense? Too much sense. Honestly, watch it. The Lord will help you. That they will start. Go on. After they've damaged everything, they will now want to report. What happened? Stop it. I'm not talking to women alone. I'm talking to some men. Some men are worse. You talk as if Satan sits on top of your head. A man. Sorry, I'm speaking Yoruba to you. A man cannot overlook matters. Are you a man? Ordinary this moment I cannot overlook it. I want to talk to your wife about maybe she was successful or something. He said, this is how you will start. A man, no. Thank God Pastor T preach about grace. Because if not for grace, what am I still doing here? What am I still doing without grace? I've lived in these years with grace. That's a man talking now. If not, that I've decided that this all will not break. Are you hearing me? That's why I've been shaking your leg as if you have epilepsy. Like that. You will talk run. It will never finally mention. Because I said salt was too much on Tuesday. He just stood up and walked out on me. Because Pastor Sis, we said we should not beat. In the olden days, you will not use that leg again. Amen. Can't you see that something is wrong with you? If nobody has told you something wrong with you, I am telling you, something is wrong with you. Report it isolated. And number 2 thing you do when you are reporting a matter, tell the person how the matter affected you. Don't bring the children joy. Don't bring the family joy. Say it how it affected you personally because you are aiming for a resolution. Do you notice that in this house right now nobody is singing? Do you notice now that none of my brothers come to visit me again? Nobody visits our house again because of obnoxious behavior. You have started. Mention how it affected you. One of the greatest people that will destroy anything you are doing in life is people that come to tell you how other people are feeling towards you. How do you feel towards me? It's more important. Don't articulate other people's feeling. How do you feel? Let other people express their own feeling. Don't use others to slap me. Slap me directly. Glory be to God forevermore. How it's impacted you, say it directly. Don't join issues because if you don't do that, you will not resolve issues. It's going to scatter, it's going to get wider. Tell them how it affected you. So the person can say, honey, I don't mean it that way. I'm really sorry. But now that you join everybody, what do you want me to do now? What do you want to do now? Say it how it affected you. Please be patient with me today. I'm not telling you number 1 point. I'm going to 6 points. But I will stop on 2. You can see now. Now 1 minute, 31 seconds remain. Hallelujah. Because that's why you cannot resolve any issue. That's why when you bring up any matter, the man is already scared. Because you know you are going to bring everything joy. Village people will come to everybody. How does it affect you personally? Say it. Number 3. Under this, it's not number 3, it's number 3 sub. C, okay. Oh, number 1. Guys, once things are told you, reported to you, how it affected them personally, you know, there's one thing you must develop if you are going to resolve issues quickly. Develop the art of listening. Some of you don't listen. Oh, God, help me today. God, help me today. Guys, please. I know this is not sensational, but you are learning something. Some of you don't listen. Okay. Let's do this. Be reporting me to me. Don't report, how stubborn I am, how I don't give money. Be reporting. Try your best. I know you don't want to say anything bad to Pastor, but try. But all those things you are accusing me of is not correct. I give money. I am not stubborn. Okay, I'm just joking. This is what you do. You don't listen. Because you don't know that listening is a discipline. Can you keep quiet and allow your spouse finish what they are saying? My husband doesn't talk because you don't allow him to talk. Once he starts, you cut him off. What of correction? I will not take that. A man that has 4 points, you cut him at first point, he will not say anything again. And you now say my husband is very quiet. It's not quiet. You are the one that forced quietness on him. Okay. Thank you for the agreement. The way women look at me is not nice. They feel I should die. I'm not going to die. I'm going to be right. It's a seminar. I'm not supposed to come and excite you here. When your wife wants to talk, some of you men, you are so ego-driven. Before she starts at all, you first of all throw one English there. One powerful English. Addendum. Corrigedum, please. A corrigedum. And the lady is wondering, over tire, what did bring condendum, adregedum, amagedum? What did bring all this one now? You will not allow her talk. No. If this is government office, there's a protocol. I'll talk to your wife. That is why nobody talks to you anymore. Even the children cannot talk to you. Because before they start, even your shout will make them scared. He said, Daddy, do you know Fred? He said, yes, I know Fred. Fred sent me a text. What? Fred sent you a text? He said, no. That's why your guests lie. He said, no, he tried to give me for my birthday. They will not tell you the content of the text because of your reaction, the way you flew up. Can you develop the art of listening? One of the greatest way to listen, you will listen without betraying your emotion on your face. That gives the person confidence to continue speaking. But when people are talking to you, they start. When they said, Daddy, somebody called, you're on the edge of the seat. He said, He said, text what? Some of you, that's how you talk to your wife. They will not talk. Listening is an art. And let me tell you something about it again. You don't listen to defend yourself. You listen to resolve. That's why no matter gets resolved at home. Because you are always looking for defense. Before, as she's talking, you are jotting down your point. Jotting down your point. So that when she finishes, you begin to counter. You will not resolve anything. She brought out the matter. She came to tell you how what you said affected her. Can you please listen? Can I say this to you? All you pay people for, that you call counseling, you are paying them to listen. That's all. Because eventually you will pay to listen. What do I mean? That you cannot listen to your wife at home. When you get before counselor, he will say, keep quiet, let her talk. You are paid. You will now pay to listen. So you see your ear is deaf, you will hear. And when you are listening, you listen to understand. Don't listen to counter. Because some of you don't listen to understand. You listen to pull up loopholes. The way I'm talking right now, I hope I'm helping you. If you don't need, you will need it later in the future. Be listening. Be pretending as if you are not writing. I'm sorry for thee. Be listening to understand, not to look for loopholes, for escapes. Because some of you thrive on trivias. She's talking. You are listening. You see, Tunde, what I don't like is that you never gave me a card. You kept quiet. See, that word never is very offensive. is extremely offensive. Because when you use the word never, what do you mean by never? I gave you a card, 2002. I remember that in 2022, I gave you another card. Why you use the word never? She's not telling you that you never did. She's just saying that the gas in between is too wide. Just listen. Listen to what she's saying and what she's not saying. I'm trying. Thank you. And can you just listen? And let me tell you something. Write it down. Listening takes time. You cannot give somebody 5 minutes and say you are listening. Say, finish what? This is 5 o'clock. I'm out of this house by 5:05. Finish quickly. Listening takes time. When you want to listen to your wife or to your spouse, let her have the atmosphere as if you have all day. She'll be able to talk. Hey, God help me today. Hallelujah. Listen well. Is somebody hearing me right now? And please, after you have listened, if you want to repeat anything that she said, don't repeat in a counter way. Repeat it in an understanding manner. You will now say, joy. Oh, is it babes? Babes. Cheap babes. What you are saying is that the way I leave plates at the sink, you don't like it because they cause mosquitoes. Or they cause cockroaches to come to the house. And you lay the bed and you like neat environment, but you come and scatter it. You say you don't like it, right? Now, you get what I'm trying to say right now. You will listen in an understanding way, not in a counter way. Once she has confirmed that that's what she's saying, you know what the next thing you do? Hey, God help me. Please, can I say something to you? All of you that reply by raising the other person's fault, you are satanic. I can't say less than that. You may not like what I'm saying. That Shubi will tell me that, I don't like it. We have been married for 5 years now. But you make us go late to church. We start church at 9. Can't you wake up a bit early? Then when you come back from church, you can sleep. But I don't like going to church. I don't like going late to church. I don't like it. Look, I've been telling you, don't listen to me, please. Can we have it? She just told you what she doesn't like. But you too, you don't come back early to this house. You too. Every time I put clothes on the ground, you will scatter. You too. Maybe I used to ask you, what will you eat in the night? You won't say it in the morning. What you want to eat? You too. You have scattered everything. I rebuke that spirit of you too. It causes major wahala in a household. Isolate that matter. Talk about it. Finish it. This is what you will do. Once you have understood what she said, say, you will apologize. I'm saying point number 1. We are not on D or E. I can't remember. Or E, you will now say what? You will now what? Apologize. That's part of listening. You want to resolve? You apologize. Finally, after you have apologized, don't apologize so that the matter can end. When you apologize, make amend. Because a real apology is followed by amendment. Kai, I got all of you today. We are trying our best. We'll keep telling you. May God allow you to hear. Because any good thing can be spoiled.